So hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So today I have another foundation review for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing the Ordinary full coverage foundation, and I'm just going to share my thoughts with you guys. I'm wearing it right now, but I will share my thoughts with you guys in this video. And if you would like to see more on what I think about this foundation as well as the application and everything like that, make sure to keep watching. If you aren't subscribed to my channel and this is your first time here, thank you guys so much for coming by. Make sure to click the subscribe button before you continue this video. It would mean a lot to me, and you could join the the Adetomi family and become one of us, part of the exclusives, you know what I'm saying? And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. If you would like to hear my thoughts on this foundation as well as the application and everything, make sure to keep watching. As I said, I'm going to be trying the Deciem, the Ordinary foundation. I believe the Deciem is like the parent company and Ordinary is one of the companies under it. So this is the Ordinary foundation, and I got two shades. I got the shade in 3.1Y, which has dark yellow undertones, and the 3.1R, which has dark red undertones. I didn't know which one to pick, so I bought both of them, and they were only $6, so why not, try both. So this is what the packaging looks like. I really love the packaging. It's very simple, and the container, very simple. The only thing is that this is looking a little bit too light. I don't know. I already feel like this one is going to be more my color, the 3.1R. What it says on the box is that it is a high coverage creamy foundation that softens undesirable hues. On the website, it's a little bit more detailed. They have 21 shades, which I think they could do a lot more. But what they did say is that the finish allows 3 or more foundations to suit one skin tone. So we'll see about that. They did say it has an SPF 15, but only the European packaging will say that. And they did not use any chemical enhancers to have it have SPF. Basically, their system allows pigments to look natural on the skin, resist collecting within fine lines, and stay on for longer. The foundations offer a semi-matte finish and are compatible with most primers and are designed to work exceptionally well with the primers offering from the Ordinary. Now, I did not get any of the Ordinary primers, so we're just gonna use my primer, right? I don't know if you can see it, but this is what the 3.1 yellow is looking like, and this is what the 3.1, I'm not sure you can see it, but the 3.1R with red undertones is looking at. And I feel like the 3.1R is going to be more of my skin tone. Honestly, both of them look like foundations that I have used, so I'm not really sure. This is what the R looks like, and this is what the yellow looks like. I'm going to be using the R today because that yellow is too light. So today I'm going to be using the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. So I'm just going to put that all in the areas that I usually put it in. So I'm just going to apply it the same way I would any other foundation. And of course, like I said, I'm using the 3.1R. Recently, I've been putting like my foundation on my face, which I really don't know why I do that, but that's what I'm going to do. I would say this is probably about 2 pumps. Y'all, I don't think I like this. I really don't think I like this, but nah, this is really looking like a mask on me. So I changed the lighting settings so you guys can see the foundation properly. I'm gonna say it's a little, I don't know if it's too light, maybe I just didn't pick the correct shade, but it literally looks like I'm wearing a mask. Like I've said in previous videos, I don't put foundation on my neck just because I don't like the way it feels, I don't like the way it looks, I don't like washing it off of my neck, so I just don't. So my first thoughts on it right now, it does dry to a pretty matte finish. You do have to be very quick while working with it, or else it will dry on you, and that can create patchiness, which I experienced over here and above my eyebrow a little bit. I feel like it's starting to look a little bit better and not looking as masky. So I'm just gonna go finish the rest of my routine. So I've completely finished my makeup. I just applied some lashes and put some lipstick on, as well as a little bit of highlighter. So I'm going to do a wear test, right? I'm not going to tell you guys my thoughts right now, but as you can see, I made it work with my skin tone. So it looks really good right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go to church. I'm actually late. It is now 9:28. and I'm just going to go about my day, and we'll see what I feel like at the end of the day when I come back. All right. Hey guys, and welcome back. It is officially 10:31 p.m. Probably can't see the time, and it's been about 13 hours since I put this foundation on. Originally my plan was to only wear it for 8 to 9 hours, but I was watching Dear White People and I could not get up from my TV, you guys. I wanted to come back and tell you guys about my foundation. So early on in the day I actually did not like it, which now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not really sure why, but I did not like it earlier in the day. I just felt like it looked very patchy. I just felt like it didn't match my skin tone. I just was not liking it. Funny enough, when I went out today, I actually got compliments on my foundation. People seem to like it. So I think in appearance, it actually looks pretty good. I think it matches pretty well with my chest. Just a little bit darker than my chest, but lighter than my neck. You guys already know, like I said before, I'm not putting foundation on my neck, so come from me all you want, it's not happening. I only just started to become oily. My skin was definitely not as oily as this at the 8-hour mark. I really wish I had come back at that point because my foundation still looked really, really good. I wore it for 8 hours. I sang. I usually sweat a lot when I sing, and this foundation I think held up pretty well throughout the day, to be honest. It held up pretty well. I was not expecting it to hold up this well for a $6 foundation. And that's in terms of look and staying on my face and not sliding off, especially because praise and worship I was singing and I do tend to sweat during that time. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be touching my hair a lot. This is one of the first foundations I've worn that is settling into my smile lines and is creasing. So if you're not a fan of foundations settling into your lines or anything on your face, this probably will not be the foundation for you. It did settle in my under eye area. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it did, and everywhere that I have, you know, dents there. As far as withstanding the oil on my face, I think it did a pretty good job. It held up pretty well. I will say that, you know, we are in the colder months, so although it was pretty warm today, my skin doesn't tend to get as oily as quickly. I feel like it's a medium to full coverage because I feel like you can build it up. Now, I can still see some of my spots underneath, you know, the foundation. So if you want a full coverage foundation, you are going to have to build it up a little bit. So I will say medium to full coverage because I did only put 1 layer of foundation. The foundation dried pretty quickly, so you have to work really quickly with it to prevent it from drying and to prevent patchiness. If you let the foundation sit too long on your skin, it is going to dry up, so you do have to work very, very quickly with it. I believe it's pretty mattifying. I really liked the finish that I got. Of course, at the beginning, I did not like the way it looked on my skin. I thought it looked like a mask, but I feel like it oxidized pretty well. I did not touch up throughout today, actually. I didn't touch my face, nothing. So I'm actually going to touch up a little bit and see how I like it. I'm using the e.l.f. translucent setting powder that I got years ago that I should probably replace. I honestly think after the touch-up, this foundation looks really, really good. Honestly, I was not expecting this, but I do feel like this foundation looks pretty good after a touch-up. The only thing I will say I really didn't like about this foundation, maybe I just chose the wrong shade. I did try to do my research and I watched people's videos that I feel like have the same skin tone as me, but it was just a tad bit too light, you know what I'm saying? And other than that, I really did like the fact that it settled in my smile lines. I was not expecting that, and I have never experienced that with any of the other foundations that I have tried. So that was pretty weird for me. Other than that, like, I think the foundation, I mean, it's a $6 foundation, why not? I will probably use this foundation again, especially because I know that I feel like it oxidizes during the day, and then obviously, you know, working with it, so it works for me. Yeah, but I probably would not be wearing this foundation for 13 hours at a time. I don't feel like it's that type of foundation. I'd probably wear one of my higher end foundations if I'm going to be wearing foundation for a long period of time. It is lightweight. It is pretty lightweight, and I really like the way it feels on my skin. Didn't feel the need to just wash my face because it felt so heavy. So yeah, I really like the way this foundation turned out and how I like it. Like I said before, it's not something that I would wear for a long period of time. Maybe for like a 3-hour or 4-hour thing or anything like that, this foundation would be perfect. Yeah, so just to recap, it did go into my smile lines. I didn't like that. It is medium to full coverage. You can make it full coverage. It's pretty mattifying, which is good. It's $6, which is definitely worth it. So honestly, I would go ahead and invest my $6 in this. So for the price, I think it's a really good foundation. Will I wear this foundation again? Yes. If I were you, I would definitely invest in this foundation. I think it was a good $6 well spent, except for the one that I bought that was too light for me. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, I'm not wearing my nails. Oops. So yeah, after 13 hours of wear, this foundation really stood the test. It tried. Like, I'm honestly impressed. So that is it. Those are my thoughts on the foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure to click the subscribe button and make sure to follow me on my social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, to keep up with me, especially Snapchat and Instagram, you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh yeah, if there are any other foundations out there that you would like me to review or, you know, talk about or anything, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below, just so I know. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you and God bless. Bye. No, no, yo.